Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. So I'm thinking about selling off my Canon 60D because I've been using my Nikon D7000 more for video, and I'd like to get as much money as I can out of it before it starts to really depreciate. So I'm wondering, when's the 70D coming? Which I'm sure a lot of you are wondering. Now, there's a lot of rumors out there. There is rumors that the 70D and the 7D are going to amalgamate. We're not going to see a 70D. We're going to get a 7D Mark II, which will basically replace the 70D spot in the lineup for what's coming. This is interesting. What they're saying is it's probably going to be a 24 megapixel full frame. Now, if that's the case, that's very interesting because now we're going to start to see more availability in the full frame lineup below the pro bodies. So we'll have a 5D Mark III and a 7D Mark II, both full frame. More competition for Nikon, more availability of cameras, great for us. You know, if you don't need what the 5D Mark III has to offer, then you go with the 7D Mark II. It'll be interesting to see how they differentiate the two of them. And then I think what they're probably doing then is just developing more like the T4i that will replace the T3i if the name sounds the same, will basically be the lineup. We're going to see the Rebel lineup kind of take over there, and the 7D Mark II, or maybe they'll surprise us and that will be the camera, but it'll be a 70D. We're looking at 24 megapixel full frame. That's what the rumors are, which is very interesting. And maybe Canon's got a leg up now on full frame sensors, the price, the cost coming down so that they can do this and they can add more full frame bodies to the lineup. Certainly make them very competitive. I think Canon definitely has the ability to take a 24 megapixel sensor and tweak it so it's very nice, high ISO. And maybe that's what the 7D Mark II is going to be geared at. Maybe the 5D Mark III won't be the high ISO king, but maybe the 7D Mark II at 24 megapixels will be what Canon intends on using to combat Nikon and the D3S, D4 line, which are very good, king of the hill, high ISO. So very interesting here. What would be the price of this is the other thing. The 70D or the 7D Mark II, I don't think we can expect to see a full frame body at the 60D pricing level around $1,200. If it is, hey, that is awesome. I would suspect you're looking more at the Nikon D400 pricing level and be about $19.99. Again, this is awesome because if you can get a 7D Mark II, or maybe they'll call it a 70D, 24 megapixel full frame at $2,000, that is a new price point for pushing down the cost on full frame cameras. I think this would be a huge coup for Canon because they're going to recoup some bleed off to Nikon in the full frame area, especially if it has really good high ISO and it comes in at $2,000. So that will also allow them to price the 5D Mark III higher without feeling the price pressure because they'll have more available in a full frame lineup than Nikon will. So really interesting times here. I think it's a good time for me to dump my 60D and keep my fingers crossed that we see a 7D Mark II announced. Now, where are we seeing time frames of the 7D Mark II? The last thing I read on Canon rumors, which is usually what aggregates most of the rumors on the web, is an August 2011 announcement. Now, the interesting thing here is that that would coincide with Nikon's August 24th announcement of the D800 and the D4. So it put Canon in good stead to combat and to compete with the new Nikon announcements, which is going to have everybody interested. And if that indeed is the case, if we see a 7D Mark II, 24 megapixels announced August 2011, sometime around, maybe they'll even trump Nikon and they'll announce before Nikon's 24th of August date, and it's at $2,000. Nikon's going to have some really fierce competition on their hand. That is great for all of us shooters, because competition brings us better product at a cheaper price. And it'll be great for Canon. So let me know what you think. Do you think we're going to see a 7D Mark II 24 megapixel full frame in August announcement from Canon? And stay tuned. We'll be back soon with some new video posts, some new articles, and we'll keep up to date with what's going on in the world of photography here at artoftheimage.com. Thanks a lot, folks.